Hey guys, so it's Krista here. I'm going to give you guys a really quick tutorial on how to do this look. This is a very basic purple look. If you are like me and you have dark eyes and dark hair, purples will always be your number one choice for a really beautiful, sultry look that's going to bring out your eyes. Just as greens are good for people with blue eyes, purples are really going to be great for you. The problem is with purples, unlike with greens, if you mess up, you're going to look like you have two black eyes. So that's why I definitely recommend you start with using light purples and purples that build before you start using darker purples and purples that are very heavily pigmented and are going to show up really hard at first. So the main products I'm using today are actually going to be the MAC products. This is the Extra Dimension product and a couple other of the eyeshadows. The products that I do typically use for a deeper purple look are the L'Oreal Paris La Palette Nude 2. But this is something that you really don't want to do right away. It does give you some look instructions in the back, and I will be posting videos soon of me doing some of these looks, as well as some of my own that I choose. And I'll be posting the links down below. But for now, I'm going to show you guys how to do a really nice light purple look that's not going to make you look like you have two black eyes, and that you're going to be able to do really easily by yourself with little to no practice. And it also is a really good way to practice some of the techniques that you're going to need to in order to do some looks further on. So you guys have a wonderful, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and yeah, subscribe below if you liked it. Okay guys, so the very first thing you want to do, I've already put on my, the base, I've put on my foundation, my blush, my highlight. So the first thing you want to do from here is just take a good eye base and you want to put it on the just on your eyelids, and you can work it up to just above the crease. I wouldn't recommend putting it right underneath the brow, but you can if you want to. And the one I'm choosing to use is by MAC. Is by MAC Cosmetics, and it is Prep+Prime, and it is the 24-hour extended eye base. And this retails for about $24 if I remember correctly. And I know it's really small, but a lot goes a very long way, and it will literally last forever. So you just want to take a tiny little bit. Like, you shouldn't really be able to see it on your hand, so like it's on my middle finger right now, and you can barely see it. And you're going to work it into your eyelid. There we go. And you're going to do it to the exact same thing. Put the same amount onto your other eyelids. And there you go. So that is the beginning. Without this, you are looking at potential smudging and things like that. So, yeah. So now the entire point of this is we're going to go straight into it. And we're going to start with grabbing, I have my own MAC Pro palette, and I'm grabbing up just a nice purple from it. I'm kind of drawing a blank on what it's called. So we're, oopsie-daisy, is going to pull it out and grab the name. So the first color I'm going to use is Trax, if I don't break it. And it's this shade right here. And it is really pretty. I'll put my other colors back where they belong. Okay. And you're going to take Trax, and you're going to take your crease brush, and now I'm going to choose to use this one by Quo, and this is by Quo, and it is the crease shadow brush. So this is just what it looks like. It's really soft, and it's really good for the edges, and you're going to put this right into the outer crease of your eye. So this is like a purple with a gold speck, but it is a very calm light purple, and if you want to have a lot of product, it really takes a lot of building. And that's the number one trick when you're starting out with purples, is you want colors that take a lot of building to get the effect you're looking for. Otherwise, because that way you'll stop when you realize how much you have versus how much you need. So we're just gonna get this on here like this. So you just want to use like small circular motions, get it into just about here. You want it just on the other side of your pupil if you're looking straight ahead. There we go. And I'm just going to go grab my compact. So this is just my This is my Clinique foundation. This is the foundation I currently have applied to my entire face, but I'm just going to use it really quickly as a mirror to make sure the product is where I want it and the right amount. So you should have just a bit of a shadowing effect, nothing too bold, but very built up. There we go. One thing I like about this cut product is that although it is really, really fancy and sparkly and purple, it has a very neutral, warm undertone. So I'm just going to apply a little bit more. I'm not afraid of it, and I do look a lot better with a smoky eye. So, but for girls who maybe don't want quite such a smoky eye, definitely apply a little less. And there you go. So that is just my first application of the crease. And you can see it really pretty in there. So the next product I'm going to apply is I'm going to grab, where's the color? Here it is. This is another MAC product, and this is the MAC Extra Dimension Smoky Mauve. And it looks kind of dark when you look at the product because it is very, very heavily pigmented. But it's actually really, really light, and you need to apply a lot of it to get a very full effect from it. So I'm just going to grab my CALA shadow brush, and it's just a typical, not overly fluffy, but like a fluff shadow brush. And you're going to take the Smoky Mauve color, and you're going to apply it to the tops of your lids. And you're going to do that to the other one. So the Extra Dimension colors don't come in anything that you can put into the Pro Palettes. If you want information on the Pro Palettes, I am going to be putting up a video in the next couple of days, so their information will be down below. And I'm just going to once again check the colors where I want it, and this heavily as I want it. So you just want to not be too afraid because this is a very light color. And as always, if you mess up, you do just start again or fix the one area. Don't necessarily have to go all the way to the end, back to the beginning. So that's how we did that. So now you have your Extra Dimension. I'm going to lean forward so you guys can see. And it's really pretty. So like even there, you have a decent purple eyeshadow application. But you don't really want to stop there because there's not a lot of dimension to your eyes yet. So I'm going to grab this color or this brush, and this is the Crown brush, and it is in C476, and it's a crease and shadow brush. So this is the shadow, and you use clearly your crease brush. I don't really like using these crease brushes for creases. I'm actually quite a big fan of using them for your inner eyes. So I'm actually going to do that. And I've got two options here. So one of these you can easily get at almost any drugstore, and this is the Hard Candy Fierce Effects. I like this. This is in the shade Slow and Steady. And I like this because it is very loose. It is a very loose powder. The only problem with it is the fact that with a loose powder comes more possibilities for making a mistake or making a mess with it. So, and this does, like, you need to put the plug back on top of it. So if you know how to use this product, great. But if you need to use this product, you're probably not looking at a beginner's tutorial on how to do a purple smoky eye. So my next option is, you can't necessarily get a drugstore, but it's just your typical opaque eyeshadow, and this is the Pacifica one in the shade Ethereal, and it's by Natural Beauty, and it is vegan and cruelty free, so that's an upside for me. So you just want to take this product, and you're going to put a little bit on the pointy end of the brush. I also have point brushes. I just really like this one. So, and you're going to apply it right to the inner corner of your eye. And you're going to smudge it outwards just slightly. And you're going to do that on the other side. There we go. And you're going to have the nice little highlight on the inside. And you're also going to take this brush now, and you're going to bring the product up into the brow bone, right on top of where your smoky eye will be. And you're probably not going to be finished quite yet with this color, but we're just going to stop here for a second because we're going to bring in a darker purple, and we're going to bring it onto the other side. So this darker purple is the darkest purple you're probably going to use on your first starting out with this. And we're going to use, this is by MAANGE, and this is actually, I just got this off Amazon. It's not a very expensive brush. It's actually very cheap. And it's matte. I'm going to write this down below, but it's a MAANGE 501D. So it's just down below, and I'm going to pick up this color. So this is the color Damask Damson, and it is by MAC again. It's more of a red, deep damson, and it's more of a dark plum red color, but it's a matte color. So you're going to find that it actually applies really, really lightly, and it takes a lot of building. So that's always good when you're starting out with these products. So you're going to put it right here onto your outer corner of your eye. And you're going to just work it upwards slightly and into the crease, but mostly comment on the other side of your eye. And then you're going to do the exact same thing on the other side in just a second. There we go. You just pick up the product with the brush and onto the other side of your eye. And a little bit more. Make sure they're relatively even. Okay, and there you go. For the most part, that is your eye for the eyeshadow. I am choosing to leave the lighter color the way the light color is. Everything has been well blended as we've gone along. So I'm not going to go too much there. The only thing I'm really going to suggest now is you're going to take this brush. This is the MAC 221, and this is a crease and highlight brush. Mostly it's a crease brush, but I like to use it as a small highlighter brush. And it's white, so I do like to try and keep it as just a highlighter brush because I don't really want too many things. So this is the Soft and Gentle highlighter, and this is the same highlighter that I've already applied onto my face. And we're just going to pick a little bit of it up with your brush, and you're going to put it underneath your eyebrows. And this is going to be kind of like a highlight just for your eyebrows. A lot of people will choose to put a shade of eyeshadow up there, but I find that with applying eyeshadow to your top of your eyebrow, up top to your brow bone, you're looking for too much attention up there. If you mess up, you're going to have to do the entire eye over again. Whereas with the highlight, you still have something up there. You've not just your plain skin. And you have something that's actually going to tie into the highlight that you've already applied onto your face. Here, and up here. So it's a really good option. It's also a very gentle and soft option for those who don't really want a really big eye. So now all you have to do is apply a little bit of eyeliner. This is my eyeliner brush. I prefer the CALA brushes for this. And I'm actually just going to really quickly clean it. There's nothing too wrong with it. It's not too dirty, but I find that I use a gel eyeliner. I find that with a gel eyeliner, it tends to build up a little faster than with almost anything else. And it becomes really thick and hard to use. So here we go. Okay, we're almost completely clean. Perfect. So now we've got a clean brush, and you're going to pick up your gel eyeliner. With the gel eyeliner, you do typically want it a little bit wet. So I will either use a little bit of this product or just some water or eye makeup remover in a little cap bottle or a lid, and you just want to apply it so you can just get a little bit on it so it's still wet, and then pick up your product. Typically water is the best thing to use because it's not going to alter the makeup in any way. However, you can use eye makeup remover or the eye brush cleanser, and you're just going to apply it as a thin line. Where you have the purples, you don't really need too thick of a line, so just a thin line right across the top. And I'm going to flare it out slightly, coming just out to here, and we're going to bring it back down into the center. Well, I'm actually going to use a mirror, sorry guys, but I need to see properly, I need the right angles. And you're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. The number one trick for when you're using an eyeliner is extend the line slightly and color it in, but don't make it too thick. There we go. Like that. So there's your eyeliner. If you have any lines or clumps that you don't like, you can always just give them a quick fix. But that should pretty much do it for that. And then you just want to add on a little bit of mascara. So I'm going to add the mascara and I'm going to submit lipstick, and I'll show you the finished look when we're all done. Okay, and that is the finished look. I've just applied some mascara and some quick lipstick, and you have a really nice day look. You can wear this as a day or a night look. Just apply a different shade of mascara and maybe a couple of dark colors in the eyeshadow. But where you are learning with the purples, this is probably your better option. So you guys have an amazing day and be DIVAmazing, and I will see you soon. I really, really hope you liked my first tutorial. I am so proud of it, and I'm definitely going to be talking to you guys really soon. And you guys have a DIVAmazing day, and if you want any information about any of the products below, I will be posting the list of the products down below. And just give me a comment or a shout out or tell me what you think, and most importantly, like and subscribe this page so that I can be making lots more products, showing you much more products, and you guys can see what we can do with things. And yeah, you guys have a DIVAmazing day. Mwah.